Are you tough enough? Here's what I mean. Life's a bully. Life is a brutal taskmaster, and she's never given up. She's never going to go away. She is relentless, and she's going to keep coming one storm after another. I find that there's 3 stages in life. Those that are just going into a hard time, those in the middle of a hard time, and those just coming out of a hard time. And that's going to be cyclical all of our lives. It's not going to be fair, not going to be just. It just is. That is life. So my question then is, are you tough enough, especially emotionally? How do we respond to the hard times of life? We know they're coming, they're going to happen. Even if you are sailing calm seas right now and you think it's going to be like that forever, it's not. Prepare yourself because you're coming into a hard time. I'm not wishing that on you. I just know life. This is the way it has been since the dawn of creation, and it's going to be. I believe there's a purpose behind that. But back to our original question. Are you and I, are we tough enough? Can we handle this stuff? And there's clues to know if you can. When the storms are big, you can see how you respond in the little storms, what I call the softball pitches. These are the underhand stuff that get thrown to us that we should be able to hit it out of the park every single time because it's easy. They are not the flamethrower 100-mile-an-hour pitches that are happening. These are the 50-mile-an-hour underhand, big rainbow loop, easy stuff that we should be able to hit them, half of them with our eyes closed or one hand tied behind our back because they're slow and easy. How you respond daily to the little things that are happening to you. The mean people of the world. You know there's mean people in the world. And mean people, this is in the eye of the beholder. This could be something different for you or for me. We could each decipher what somebody says as mean and someone else say as humorous and someone else say, I didn't think anything of it. Because it's in the eye of the beholder. How do you deal with those things? Let me give you an example. You go into work today and your boss, you do something wrong or you do something that he perceives or she perceives as wrong and he or she corrects you in front of the entire group. How do you respond to that? That's a softball pitch. That's not a big, hard, life-altering thing. That's not you just got back from the doctor and they said you have cancer. That's not you've lost everything in a business venture and you're homeless. Those aren't the big things. Somebody said something to you and it was a little tough and it was in front of people and you got embarrassed. How do you respond? Do you get angry? Depressed? Those are natural, but what happens right after? Do you go around then whining to the rest of the coworkers of how mean the boss is? Are you inciting a mutiny at your job? Do you start looking for another company to go work for because they hurt your feelings? That's a clue as to how you're going to deal with the real tough stuff, the fastball pitches of life. Because if we can't take the little stuff, we're never going to be able to take the big waves, the storms, the real stuff of life. So again, are you tough enough? Are you emotionally tough enough? Because as you stand for the softball pitches, and not get drugged down into the drama of it, not get pulled into it emotionally and get depressed, sad, angry, discontent, and frustrated. As you stand and just let it roll off you, you start to prepare yourself for the big things. You start to create an internal grit. And you're going to need it, ladies and gentlemen, because the big storm is coming. If it isn't here already, you're going to go through one soon. That's just life. Life is a bully. We need to stop trying to train the bullies to be nicer, and we need to start training the rest of us to be tougher. My name is Ed Carcarey, and I'd love to connect with you at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion, you'll find your life.